Peace. It is beautiful that you may be of this earth, that you have come from this. You can feel it. You can feel a love, a truth and nature of being and communing in this place, this wilderness, and that you are blessed and endowed by this. A revealed nature of your own. You can feel that this earth loves you as a mother to a child. And that this earth will give to you. This earth will grant you everything you could ever need in this human life of yours. And it is humble to witness the beauty of the blue sky. Simple and profound things. How do we forget them? You know, we have been fed this lie. We've been allowed to believe that we do not belong to this earth. We have found ourselves as a poison. When our nature is that of a shepherd, one who tends to a garden and does not take more than is needed. And that is not of this earth. Of every abuse that we facilitate upon this earth, this sacred place of being and life that we have allowed to come into our own self, that endlessly provides for us shelter and a home, a place to learn and grow. Continually, this earth loves us. It is not the design of this earth that we feel ourselves a poison. And you go out and you hide in your cities and you live as such slaves to material things that will not give to you, they will only take from you. And you live in such a way that you forget your own nature. And so quickly, the love of this earth, this wilderness, it will bless you in such a way that you remember of your own nature, that you remember of your own nature. And it will grant this to you. It will call it out from within you. It will seek to empower in you a truth of your nature. That you do not abandon this, that you are of this earth, that you are part of this earth. You, human life, truly, human life, you are the heart of this earth. And this earth will flourish or fail as you do, so long as your place is here. And all of this earth, and all that you human life are, you are blessed here that this has a purpose of heaven. That what you do here and now touches heaven. It touches everything above you. It touches everything below you. What you do here, what you do now, you are the deciding factor upon all things. This is the nature of God, that you are created in an image of. And that this earth, as God has crafted it so perfectly, so wisely, and cares for all things within it and upon it, this earth would care for you as such. Just as a mother to a child, that you will have everything that is needed to grow into your own. Even in the severity of it, especially in the severity of it, there's a tranquility and there's a peace here. There's an honesty in the severity of nature, the wilderness, that would awaken within you your own empowered and true nature. That you have a strength of yourself, that you have a capability of your own. And that you may set out upon a great adventure. It is simple to find so much of myself in it, simply to sit and to dwell in it. It is life. It is life that cannot be commanded out of you. And nothing is wasted here. Everything has its perfect place. In nature and God. In this earth that we live in, it is such a perfect thing that even in death, especially in death, you are made in such a way in this nature that you were blessed, that your life was given. This is what this earth does for us. It gives us this life. It allows this of us, this life. A life that is such in a way that it can only gain from death. There is no loss in it. And the further your nature is revealed in this, and so you are blessed, and I am blessed, and this earth is blessed, that we have a belonging, that we have our own here in all of this. In all of this, we have our own. We do not give it away. We do not covet it. We do not seek to take, as it is our own. Imagine one such as this, whose tongue is jealous of the heart. And it is such in that way. One is not separate from this other. This earth is as you are. You are as this earth is. We are our own. God has given you human life, endowed upon you this earth and heaven, all things of your own being, what will you determine here? And it is beautiful, you know. We can be a good example for each other in this way. Human life, all the life you will find upon this earth, the animals that walk and crawl, the birds as they fly, trees growing outward toward the sunlight, roots in the deep, mountains themselves that grow, blue sky and sunshine, a blessing upon your eyes. And we may be an example to each other, that we find beauty and truth and a resemblance of ourselves in these things. You can watch and you can be humble before this, the obedience of nature to God, the obedience of an animal as it walks upon this earth, it lives perfectly in God's will. What a great love that is. What a blessing to know that would be. To live entirely in God's will. To be fully submitted to the truth of one's own nature. To live, truly to live. And this is what we may be as well. And we are blessed in such a unique way that we have a freedom of will, that we may abandon this or freely choose it, the blessing of our own nature and truth. And that is facilitated upon us in such a way that you may come to this of your own, that no one else can do it for you. But that as you do, of your own being, as you determine a way and nature of yourself in accordance with this, the truth of your nature, life, earth, and heaven, everything God has granted of you. As you do this, you facilitate it upon all others that are a witness to you, and merely in the embodiment and the empowerment of your own being, all others will become a likeness to you in that way, that they are unique and empowered in their own nature, that they find a way that they are, and that you are blessed as they discover of themselves. As a bee to a flower. A blessing to discover of oneself. A wild nature, obedient in God and truth. And I'm grateful. That we have this our own, life, earth, and heaven. And I thank this earth. And I'm gracious before life, and I'm gracious before death. And I'm humble before God. And I am a way of my own. And this is reason to laugh. And this is reason to smile. And to walk about in the world upright, sure in foot, knowing of my own being, the deliverance that is upon me, and that through this, a revealed nature of your being, that there's a deliverance upon you, and that all things will come to this beautiful image that God is, that this nature is, that this truth is. And the earth is blessed and safe here, in all that my human life is, and all that you will come to be of yourself. Now we have this together, our own. And that we love of ourselves and each other, this earth, life, and heaven, as a piece of our own, just as I will care for any other part of myself. It is a requirement of my being that I care for you, and that I receive a blessing within myself for this, that I care for this earth, and that I receive a blessing within myself for this, just as I care for my own. And that my heart is made clean in this way, in this humbleness, in this servitude, which is a submission to the truth and to God, an acceptance in an empowered nature of my own. And that we know not defeat, and that we fear not for sadness, death, or loss, but that we overcome these things and that we inherit this of our own being, life, earth, and heaven, a gift of my being upon you, and yours unto me. A blessed place of learning, that we are shepherds to each other, even in mistake and failure. And this work is good. Life in the breath in the air. Sun, a kiss upon the skin. And flowers dancing in the wind. Beautiful love and truth. Glory, grace, strength, thanks, grateful God, that you are courage, strength, protection, with you.